the hell is interrupting my adventure time? The hell? Oh god, my head. What is this?
Hello, Taylor.
Who are you?
That does not matter. What matters is my supreme overlord, Donald Trump, is in need of life essence. And in order to accomplish that goal, I need you to make a game review of The Apprentice. So that way, I can upload it to YouTube, and everybody that watches it, I can steal their life essence.
What? No, I'm not reviewing your stupid game.
Well, I thought you might say that. So, I prepared a little surprise for you.
Dusty, you monster!
Will you review the game now?
Right, fine, I'll review your stupid game.
The Apprentice, based off the TV show of the same name with Donald Trump. In the show, a bunch of business people would come together and get put into one of two teams. And at the end of each episode, the losing team would have someone kicked out. So the show is basically just Survivor, both business people. Now, I haven't heard or seen much of the show, but even if it was the best thing ever, did it really need to be a game? But who knows, maybe the game is actually good. Let's take a look. Okay, so what I like about the game is how faithful it is to the show. How it works is you pick your gender, your team name, and your difficulty, and you're off to play a series of challenges. And at the end of each one, someone is kicked out. And if your team is the one that lost, you and two others from your team get pulled into the boardroom, and you have to convince Trump to let you stay. Or at least that's the idea. How it works in-game is you have to unscramble a word. If you fail to do it before someone else unscrambles it, this respect meter goes down. And if it goes down all the way, you get kicked out. The same goes for the two that are with you though, so the idea is to not be the first one whose meter goes all the way down. I also like how the challenges change depending on your difficulty. For example, there's this one challenge that has you running a hamburger stall serving hamburgers to people. And depending on your difficulty, you'll either be serving just the hamburger or you'll be serving extra stuff like fries and soda, adding some variety. But variety isn't this game's problem. It's how boring the challenges themselves are that's the issue. Let's run through those challenges. You have trading stuff, building stuff, selling stuff, and designing stuff. How the building challenge works is you have to build a certain amount of something, whether it's lamps, toys, or candy bars, and you have to do it before the time runs out. You do that by guiding the pieces of whatever it is you're building to these building posts. And you can only build in a certain order. If you try to build out of order, it will disappear from that post. What makes this challenge so bad is how mundane it is. Yes, it can get hectic on higher difficulties, but my brain still shuts off halfway through. And what's worse is that when you hit the quota of whatever it was you had to build, the challenge doesn't end, it just keeps going. And you have to wait till that timer runs out. It's not like you have to worry about the other team. Once you hit that quota, you will win. So why does the game feel the need to waste even more of my time? How the selling challenge works is you have to earn a certain amount of money by selling food to customers, ranging from hamburgers to Italian food to ice cream. And you have to make the food exactly like the customers want. If you make it wrong and no one else wants it, then you have to throw it away, causing you to lose money. This challenge suffers from the same problems as the building challenge, where I get so bored with it my brain shuts off. And just like the building challenge, you can't move on even when you reach the amount of money you had to make. You have to wait until that timer goes all the way down, which causes me to get even more bored. For the designing challenge, all you're doing is just unshuffling a picture before time runs out. That's it. There's nothing more to it than that. You know, I could probably find games just like this on the internet for free and far more interesting pictures. Finally, we have the trading challenge, and this one is probably the best one out of all of them, but that isn't saying much. How this one works is you have to earn a certain amount of money before time runs out, and you do this by buying something for a low price in one area and selling it in another area at a higher price. The game gives you 4 hours to do this, but the catch is that you have to take a tram to get to other areas. And each time you take the tram, it takes 10 minutes off the timer. The reason I say it's the best one is because it requires planning out what to buy and where to sell due to the prices constantly changing. So it doesn't just evolve into finding one thing to buy and sell over and over until you hit that quota. But what I like the most about this challenge and the designing challenge is that you aren't forced to wait till the timer runs out, so I can get it over with even quicker. But even though this one is the best challenge out of all of them, I still get bored with it pretty quickly, and by the end I'm just ready to move on to the next challenge. And really that's the best way to describe this game. Boring. All the challenges are boring, and I'm pretty sure I could find better versions of them on the internet for free. Don't bother with this game, it's a waste of time.
Alright, I reviewed your stupid game, now get out of my house!
Ah, Taylor, you forgot one important thing. I still need your life essence.
Over my dead body! Dusty, flee!
That's it.
Where did you pull that thing from?
Is the fear settling in yet, Taylor?
Not really, it's more confusion.
Lucky for you, I'm an honorable businessman. Here.
How many of these things do you have in you?
Now, for a new arena.
What the?
What do you think of our new arena?
Did we have to teleport here? We're still in the same building, we could have just walked.
That's besides the point. On guard. No!
Yeah. You're fine. Dude? Dude? Oh crap. I actually killed him. Now I'll clean him up tomorrow, I'm tired. Nothing like a good night's rest after a hard day. Hell? What's all this? What the?
Welcome to the team.